Hello everyone, my name is Lydia FIGUEROA-MAISONET. I am a neonatal perinatal medicine fellow at the University of Puerto Rico Medical Science Campus. I will present our research project, Health Disparity in Preeclampsia Prevention in Puerto Rico. In Puerto Rico, the preterm birth rate is dangerously high, according to the latest March of Time data. We have been graded with an F. Puerto Rico have 12% premature birth rate in 2021. Preterm birth had a significant impact in morbidity and mortality for both mother and child, as well as large socioeconomic impact in the health industry. In Puerto Rico, most of the population is from Latin and Hispanic ethnicity, and 44% lives under the poverty level. Preeclampsia is a high blood pressure disorder accompanied with proteinuria. Occurs when there is an increase in the mother's blood pressure during pregnancy, after the 20 weeks of gestation or after giving birth. Preeclampsia is a risk factor for prematurity in 4.8% of pregnancies. Low-dose aspirin reduces the risk of preterm birth. In the USA, counseling about aspirin use only reaches 65% of eligible women. This study aims to determine maternal risk for preeclampsia. If the pregnant woman receives a recommendation to use low-dose aspirin, and barriers for prevention of preterm birth. A cross-sectional study of 2,000 adult postpartum mothers was designed. Eligible mothers were contacted in person or by telephone to complete an anonymous questionnaire. Interim analysis of 1,092 mothers of newborn delivery at participant institutions was performed. The number of subjects to be recruited from each Puerto Rico Health Department region were based on the number of births in Puerto Rico during 2019, where mother's city of residence was reported. As soon as the number of subjects from one region was completed, recruitment at this region ceased. The mean age of participants were 28 years old, range of 21 to 46 years old. Most common risk factors to recommend prenatal aspirin were history of preeclampsia, obesity, hypertension, multiple gestation, autoimmune disease, renal disease, and black race. Aspirin was recommended to 29% of participants, and if recommended, 89% complied. High to moderate risk of preeclampsia was identified in 57% of participants. Aspirin prophylaxis was not recommended to 61% of women at risk of preeclampsia. No difference in the recommendation to use aspirin based on private or public health insurance identified. In this group of participants, we identified multiple risk factors for developing preeclampsia. A significant number of mothers did not start the prophylaxis in a timely manner. The use of low-dose aspirin in this high-risk population could reduce the risk of preeclampsia from 4.3% to 3.6%, hence decreasing the risk of prematurity in 107 to 245 live births. These results suggest that there is still room for offering the right tools for women with risk factor for preeclampsia into seeking aspirin prophylaxis in future pregnancies. In the future, we'll expect to complete the recruitment of 2,000 participants. Data obtained from this study will be able to provide a specific feedback for each health department region of the island in order to increase the use of low-dose aspirin in women at risk of preeclampsia. It will also allow us to analyze adherence to the recommendation for the use of low-dose aspirin in each region. Thank you for your attention.